What's happening, FreeGang? We are coming to you live,
but not live,
from inside our home in London. We've got a very special and important video for you guys today.
Yeah, so somebody contacted us a while ago and asked us to do this video where basically we live on very little money in a day to raise awareness of the amount of people that are living in poverty all around the world and even in the UK.
Yeah, and what we've realised as well, the more we've looked into this, the more there is a bigger poverty situation. I even did some research over the last week about statistics of poverty. Apparently there are over 830 million people who are living on less than the equivalent of $2 a day. And yeah, that's a huge amount of people. I mean, they reckon the fifth of the UK is in poverty as well, and that will be considered probably like around £2 a day as well.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't think that that was an issue in the UK because we think of the UK as such a rich country as well. So yeah, a lot of these statistics has shocked me quite a bit. Jojo, do you understand why we're doing this video?
I do.
Why do you think we're doing this video?
To raise awareness that some people in the world get like only £1 a day.
Yeah, do you understand that we live very privileged lives where we can walk into a supermarket and buy pretty much anything we want?
Yeah.
There's some people who don't even have the choice, and there's some people who don't even get to go to a supermarket. They only have a certain amount of food, rations that they have to survive on, and it is literally survival.
Yeah, and like it takes ages for plants to grow, like carrots and parsnips and roots and cabbages.
Yeah, and they don't have access to just get loads that's been grown already, do they?
Yeah.
Because some people might not have gardens to even grow their own food, you know?
Yeah, they might just have mud and rock.
Maybe, yeah.
That's right. There were lots of different ways we could have done this, but we decided to see if we could live on £5 for all of us for one day.
So that's the three of us.
Yeah. Well, because our big kids aren't around today, so it's just us three. But we thought, can we do it? So we went out last night, and it was quite interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it made you really realise how much you have to really think and plan. And I guess that's the big message here, is that some people don't have the actual luxury of being able to think or plan their meals. They are just forced to eat a certain way. So we had to really be conscious of what we were buying and how much we could feed ourselves.
Right, so Jojo, do you want to show the FreeGang what we bought then?
Yeah.
Whoa! You got rid of my laptop as well.
Well done, Jojo.
You're not even using a wand these days. Boys got skills.
Well, some people in Harry Potter, like Dumbledore, he actually, like in like the fourth film, he used his hand to like put out all the torches.
So we went to Lidl's last night because we thought that was that's quite a cheap supermarket. It's cheap for like fruit and veg and things like that. And we basically just walked around the whole thing first and just like tried to see what the prices of things, and then we just went back, we got our calculator out, added everything up, and it came to £4.84 or something like that.
Yeah, just under £5.
Yeah, just under £5
Could
for
have
all
got
of
one
this.
more banana maybe.
Yeah, we could have got another banana. We worked that out when we were at the till. We could have got another banana. Yeah, we actually learnt quite a lot doing this because we realised there's so much we take for granted.
There's a lot of things you eat out of luxury,
Yeah.
and taste, and not necessity, snacks and things
Yeah.
that you have on top of meals.
We couldn't get snacks, like we got bread. This bread was only 36p.
Yeah.
And it was the cheapest one they did. But we couldn't afford to buy butter to go on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so butter is like a luxury, and like we normally get fresh mushrooms, but we got the tinned ones because they were cheaper.
But at the same time, we wanted to make sure we covered a good balance of health as well and nutrition. So.
Yeah, and that was a struggle. So, it must be a struggle for people in poverty to get the right kind of nutrition. And also, another thing that I learned was that we know a few people that are gluten-free and they get very, very sick if they have gluten. And so, like, this bread was, like I said, this bread was 36p, but then the gluten-free section, it would have been like £2. So it sort of made me a bit more aware of people that live in poverty that have food intolerances as well.
Yeah, they have less choice of what they can eat, regardless of their health.
Because that spaghetti we got, this was only 20p, but then the equivalent of in the gluten-free section was a lot more, like 10 times more than that. That raised a lot of awareness for me there. But yeah, this is why it's important. It's so important. This is why we're doing this, to support food banks and support charities. Bob found some really good charities online where we didn't realise this. Bob only found it this morning. There's actually a charity where you can do these kind of challenges and be sponsored for them.
Yeah, and raise money, fundraise, and raise awareness.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we want to do as well. As much as we like doing food challenges, it's great to show the extreme foods and things we can do. We want to bring it back down to basics as well and let people know that there is a food issue, there is a poverty issue in the world, and maybe it isn't spoken about or known about as much. And for people like us, and maybe many of you guys I don't know, who live in a more than privileged situation to watch things on our laptops, our phones, and get whatever food we want, it's good to remind us that there are people who are less fortunate, and to bring awareness so we can actually help them and get things to a more balanced way in the world.
Right, we won't bore them right now with how much every single thing was, but we got the cheapest things we possibly could, like baked beans, 22p, things like that. One thing that annoyed me about Lidl's was that I wanted to get like maybe an onion on its own, or maybe a few carrots.
Individual,
and because we don't like buying a lot, you know, we don't like buying things that have a lot of plastic around them, so we're trying to reduce that. So they had loose bananas and they had loose tomatoes, but so they didn't have many loose items. So if a family was going to buy their dinner and they only had a certain amount of money, they wouldn't be able to just get one thing, you know, like loose mushrooms as well. We looked for loose mushrooms, so we could just get 3 mushrooms.
It saves on the packaging as well.
Yeah, that's right. It's not good to have all this packaging.
I can't believe it's 1 tomato, just 1 tomato. I'd expect you to get like 4 or something, just 1.
Well, we're on a budget here of £5.
So, shall we get breakfast underway then?
Yes.
Yeah.
We love oats, and they're healthy, and you can get a lot of protein in oats, so we thought this was a good option. So these ones were 72p.
They've got golden syrup flavour in there as well, so it's
they've got a bit of flavouring, because normally we'd have loads of berries in our porridge. But the berries were like £2.
Yes,
that was nearly half of our budget. So yeah, we got this one, 72p. And should we have some bananas in the porridge as well?
Yes.
Right.
Look at these bananas.
Yes.
I know. They started to open the bananas.
I want
Maybe
eating.
Nibbly Mouse is trying to get in there.
Maybe Nibbly Mouse is trying to get them. All right, should we go make breakfast then?
Yeah,
let's go. Right, so these ones, they come individually wrapped. So I think 1 each. Would probably do it, or 2 each?
Let's do 1 each, and then we can do it again if we want.
I think JoJo will probably want 2. So yeah, I'll put about 5 in of these. Also, it says on the instructions that you normally do this with milk, but obviously milk was out of our budget. Luckily, we're actually a vegan family, so for families that aren't vegan, I guess that would be a real struggle, because meat, dairy and eggs is the most expensive thing. So, but even we couldn't even afford to get plant milks. Normally we would get like soya milk or almond milk, but even that was quite expensive. So instead, I'm going to add some water. But oats are quite good. Oats tend to make their own milk anyway.
So we all done, Mummy?
Yep, I'm just dishing up now.
Smells sweet.
Yes, it is sweet. I just tasted it. I put all the packets in though in the end, because it just didn't look like it was enough. So yeah, the whole box was gone.
How many is that? 8 packets between 3 of us?
Yeah, because those packets were tiny, so.
Well, at least we're going to be full up for the breakfast then.
I hope so. Yeah, look, that whole box has just made 3 small bowls full, and normally we have actually bigger bowls than this for our breakfast.
They're pretty full up though, let's be fair.
They are quite full, yeah.
Haven't got banana to chuck in.
I'm adding the banana, but I've decided I'm only going to give banana to you and JoJo.
Don't you want it?
Well, I do, but I want JoJo to have 1 later for a snack. So.
Okay.
And that sort of made me realise that there must be so many parents around the world that sacrifice themselves for their kids. They don't have enough food, they're always going to give it to their kids first.
Yeah, well that's what we thought about a lot with this, didn't we?
Yeah,
about
exactly.
making sure he's getting a good amount of fruit and veg for the day.
So like I prefer, even though I want a banana, I'd rather just let him have it later. So yeah, there must be so many parents that do that.
What do you think of breakfast, guys?
Very good.
This is what, the golden syrup one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even the one without golden syrup was the same price, so we just thought, if it's the same, what's the difference? It makes you realise though how much we eat out of taste desires, isn't it? Like porridge, we'd have berries in there, maybe nuts and seeds, and even though they're all good things to have in there, this is just such a basic meal in comparison, but it still fills you up. It's still
we eat so many. Yeah, we eat so many things for taste. Like normally, if we were shopping, normally we'd buy biscuits, crisps. They don't really fill you up, do they? You just buy them because they taste good.
Comment below, FreeGang. What do you think you would have for breakfast for the equivalent of money that this cost? I think we've done pretty well, because this is quite a filling breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I've not even eaten it yet.
Yeah, actually, cornflakes in Lidl's were the same price as these oats, but then we would have had to get buy milk with cornflakes.
Yeah, they're nowhere near as filling as well.
I don't think you can really get away with water. Well, you could have water with cornflakes, but don't know if it would taste very good.
You enjoying that, JoJo? It's sweet and it's filling, isn't it? It's all we really need though ourselves, isn't it? I mean, we just need food to live. We don't need certain tastes, do we?
No. I mean, some people in some parts of the world, like...
Might do, yeah.
I was watching a documentary. They only live on sweet potatoes. That's all they eat.
Yeah. Some people just do bananas. Banana island, they call it.
Right, breakfast is all done now. And JoJo's homeschooling for the day is in full swing. This book is absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Tyra from Tyra's family, who recommended this book when she did Max's homeschooling video, because JoJo absolutely loves it. It's a creative writing book. How much do you love this book, JoJo?
I like it so much.
Out of 100, what would you rate it?
I would rate it 98.
Ooh.
He won't even lift his head up from the book. That's how much he likes it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he's doing his writing.
Do you want to explain what's on his head, Mummy?
Ah, yes. So, Family Fizz gave us a few things when they moved. They gave some boxes of things. We've just left them in Jamie's room. She's staying with her boyfriend at the moment. I just went in there and just found him in a pile of stuff with some empty boxes. And this was one of the things that he found, which I think it's a mount for a GoPro camera. What are you when you wear that, JoJo?
I am Vision. It's a special character. If he puts this on, then he can see anything around the world. And anything and everything.
So yeah, so we're going to get all of JoJo's homeschooling done, all your music and everything, and then we're going to get you dressed, and then we're going to have lunch.
Later.
JoJo, lunchtime. Do you want to come and help Mummy?
Yep.
So this is what we've decided to have for lunch. JoJo wants beans on toast.
Yeah.
So we've got 1 tin of beans, and we didn't have enough money for 2 tins of beans. But these mushy peas, these were like the best bargain. These were like 16p. So I'm going to have mushy peas on toast, and you and Daddy are going to have beans on toast. And then we've got some of this. This was like 24p. This is salad cress, and it's like, yeah, it's 24p. So we're going to sprinkle some of that on top, and then hopefully there'll be a bit left over for us to have with our dinner. Oh, JoJo, should we put? We've got a tomato in here as well. Should we put that on the toast? Yeah.
Tomato?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll slice that up and put it on there as well.
Lunch is well underway now. I'm looking forward to this lunch actually. Beans on toast, you can't beat beans on toast. Let us know in the comments below as well, FreeGang. Have you guys ever done any sort of challenge like this where you're only living on £5 a day for your family, or maybe £1 a day for yourself, £2 a day? Let us know in the comments below and what sort of things you ate and how you got on.
And comment below if you're inspired to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do it and try and get sponsored for a charity or something. Bob's got 4 pieces of toast, beans on 2 of them, and mushy peas and tomatoes on the other one.
And then you both got half of what I've got basically.
Yeah, I've never had mushy peas on toast before, but I really do like mushy peas, so...
It's been a while since we had them, isn't it? If you're wondering why a lot of food has just suddenly disappeared, it's because we had to change the battery. So what happens with YouTube? Food moves quickly, it disappears quickly. JoJo, your whole slice has just literally disappeared.
Yeah. I'm hungry boy.
You love beans on toast, don't you?
Comment below if you like beans on toast. If not, is there something else you will pour on toast? Let us know in the comments below. Inspiration.
And the good thing about beans on toast is I once read that it has the equivalent protein and nutrients as like a roast dinner does or something like that.
Really?
Because beans are like they've got so many nutrients in them.
Have this more often then, Mummy.
Yeah. And apparently they're one of your 5 a day as well, beans are. Apparently. It says it on the tin. It must be true. Mushy peas on toast is nice.
I know.
There's going to be some people who think that that's disgusting. I just know it. But when you're on a budget, you can't be fussy, can you?
And I think as well, mushy peas is a very British thing. So if you're outside of the UK and you see this and you think, what is that green slime? It's just peas that have been mushed, and it's very nice. It's normally a tradition with chips and that, isn't it? The good thing is so far as well is that me and him are really big eaters, and already each meal is filling me up.
Is it?
Yeah, so
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, there's more bread left as well, so JoJo can have some more.
Yeah. Some snacks, can't we? So lunch is all done now, so we are going to head out for a nice walk outside. It's a nice day, fairly nice day. And what have we got, Mummy, for a snack to take with us?
Carrots!
Carrots!
Lucky we all like raw carrots.
Carrots are cool.
And peeled.
Daddy's peeled them all for us.
They're quite Moorish, aren't they, what carrots? I find that you eat one, you're like, I want another. So I might have all three.
Lucky we have a whole bag then.
Eventually.
So all back from our walk now. It's pretty chilly out there, isn't it? How you doing, Mummy?
Yeah, good, good. I've just got stuff to do. I'm making all the plans for our trip, like hire car and things like that. For those of you who missed the last video, so we're planning a trip to somewhere special. You guys don't know where we're going, and JoJo especially doesn't know where we're going. We're running out of time, and I have got to get car hire, all sorts of other things booked.
Places to stay.
Yeah, places to stay. Like,
that's quite important.
that is important. I do things like this with holidays though. I leave things till the last minute.
Sometimes you get a better price.
You do, but sometimes you get a better price if you do it early.
Well, we haven't got that option.
Yeah.
One thing I found difficult about what we've been eating today is we've come home and what would we normally want to have?
A cup of tea.
Yeah, a cup of tea and chocolate, nice warm drink.
We have tea and chocolate every day. We don't have like a big bar of chocolate. We have a cup of tea and 2 blocks of chocolate.
Yeah.
Every day we do that.
Yeah, especially in the afternoon when you just want to settle down a bit before dinner or maybe even after dinner.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show that these things are pretty much luxuries, aren't they, in
They
our
are
lives?
luxuries, and it's really making us appreciate these things.
Yeah, and then you realise, oh wow, as much as I want it, I don't actually need it. It's not gonna, because tea and chocolate doesn't fill you up, let's be honest. It's just like, oh, nice warm feeling, nice taste. Speaking of taste, what are we gonna do for dinner? Are we ready to have dinner now?
Yep, let me just finish this and then we'll go and sort dinner out.
How dare you make me wait? Sorry, FreeGang. You're gonna have to wait. Right, me and JoJo were getting impatient and hungry. We didn't want to wait for dinner, so we're having a snack. I've got a carrot.
I got banana.
Carrots and bananas. Dinner time. What's going on, Mummy?
Basically, I'm just doing everything that's left over for dinner. So this was the cheapest pasta they did. I think I mentioned that earlier. This pasta sauce is good because it's got like chunky vegetables in there, and it's got all the herbs and everything that you'd normally put into a bolognese. That was like, yeah, 52p. Mushrooms. These ones were cheap because they're in a tin. Chopped tomatoes were like 20 something p. So I'm just going to make a little salad with the carrots that are left and the lettuce and this, what's left over from this as well. So hopefully it'll be nice.
There's to be more than enough as well.
Let's see how it all goes.
I'm eating a Venus flytrap.
So yeah, we got a what?
A Venus flytrap, a Lego one. That's what JoJo's having for dinner.
Ah!
Be careful of the Venus flytrap. Give me that. Yes. It looks lovely what you've done, Mummy, I must say.
Oh,
it looks a lot as well. It goes to show that you can actually feed yourself quite a bit for a meal like this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
Pasta's a
don't
good
know.
shout.
You eat a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me if you ate half of this. Also, Sam said he wants some, so hopefully there'll be enough for Sam as well, because he's just come home from work.
How to feed 3.3 people. Because he came in for the third of the meals. Never mind. Anyway, should we serve it up?
Yeah, JoJo, you want some pasta? Whoa, look.
Absolutely.
Like sometimes I like break the pasta in half before I put it in the pot, but I didn't today. Like it's all long. Like, that's why we've got spoons.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whoa. Mind your hand up.
Oh,
way.
right. For me, is it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is yours.
I was being mesmerised
Knew
by
it was
it.
gonna be yours.
Can you give JoJo a bit of salad, please? Oh yeah, this is going to be more than enough for everyone.
Yeah.
And Sam as well.
Just about thinking, I was like, yeah, let's get some sprinkly cheese on top. Let's get salt and pepper.
I know, it's what I was thinking. Normally we'd have cheese, wouldn't we? Like parmesan, like that parmesan.
Well, no, even just salt and pepper, and I think that's a normal thing you would have with pasta, but really it's a luxury, isn't it?
It's not that expensive when you have it over time, but if you're just, you know, if you're doing a challenge
if you had
like this,
literally a pinch, that would cost maybe the equivalent of 2p.
yeah.
But
you can't buy just a pinch of it.
Exactly, you have to do. That's why we've done this realistically.
But
so
the thing is,
out.
the pasta sauce has seasoning in anyway, so hopefully that'll be enough.
Oh no, look, trust me, I've had just the tin tomatoes and pasta before, and it's delicious.
But you're not fussy though, really, are you?
No, this boy's getting stuck right here. He's not fussy.
JoJo, if you enjoyed this challenge, what's been the hardest part about it?
The hard thing I found about this is because I can't eat biscuits.
To be honest, we don't have that many biscuits.
Yeah, biscuits isn't a regular thing we have in our lives.
I think it's because when we were in Lidl's last night, we were looking at the biscuits.
We were, weren't we? We were thinking, would we want a snack in there? But then we realised carrots were cheaper.
Yeah.
And healthier.
The hardest part for me is like not having a cup of tea. You know what? That's first world problems though, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
We get tea bags, boiled water, and
we could have got tea bags, but it meant we wouldn't have all this food.
Yeah, for me the tea's probably the same thing as well. And I guess if you lived like this day in and day out, you'd be able to make more of a saving as you went along. So you'd maybe be able to have like 1 cup of tea a week or something like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So the budget, if you had this over a week, £35.
Yeah, so you'd have a £35 shop.
Yeah.
For food that would last you a
Maybe
week.
you could buy in bulk as well.
Because sometimes things, the bigger you get them, the more you get, the cheaper it is per weight or item.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
right.
could say, yeah.
And you'd get a pack of onions, like, because I was looking for 1 onion, wasn't I? You'd get a pack. Luckily, we don't have a lot of drinks, like fizzy drinks, soft drinks, do we?
Mostly drink water, don't we?
Yeah, that salad cress is giving it a lot of flavour, because it's peppery, isn't it?
I like the carrot bits in the salad as well. I thought carrots were just going to be snacks. As good as well as like he's been having a slice of bread as a snack. Let us know in the comments, FreeGang, what meal do you think you would make, a dinner meal, based on this budget? Is there something else you would do different to pasta? I mean, I think we hit it quite well, money-wise, didn't we? I mean, we got a lot more for a dinner than I expected. Dinner all done. I don't know about you, I'm very full. There's still some left over.
Yeah, that'll be a good meal for tomorrow, actually.
Well, we've got that bread left over as well, bits of the bread. So anything.
Or we could make a spaghetti sandwich tomorrow.
Okay, that's a bit silly.
Spaghetti and salad, look, we've got all that salad as well. Spaghetti and salad sandwich.
No, I can't see that happening.
I've actually really enjoyed this challenge though. I've really enjoyed it.
It's nice as well. I mean, for us, it's been very important, as much as we enjoy the fun, silly challenges, to do one like this, which I feel has an important message behind it.
Yeah. And we've learnt so much, and it's made us realise how privileged we are.
Yeah.
And really, we should be so grateful for the lives we have and, you know, everything we have.
But before we end this video, guys, I've just got a nice little shout out for one of you FreeGang who have requested it. So this shout out today is for PandaCorn330, who's left us a really nice comment.
Hang on, what is a panda corn?
Panda that eats corn?
No, I think it sounds like unicorn, like a panda version or something.
Maybe the unicorn and the panda created a hybrid creature. Anyway, PandaCorn330, thank you for such a lovely comment. You said, I love your videos so much. Please can I have a shout out? You guys are so awesome, and I'm very grateful for the fact that you are blessed and able to make videos, because the videos that you make are absolutely incredible. That's really kind.
Thank you.
If you see this comment, Family Freedom, it would mean the world to me. Well, we've not only seen it, we've read it out on the channel. There's your shout out, PandaCorn330.
And give her a
heart, thumbs up, the whole lot. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you ever want a shout out in an upcoming video, leave it in the comments below and we'll try and get it done in the next video. And if any of you guys are new to this channel, you like seeing the fun challenges we do and the sort of food we're eating, then we'd love it if you subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell too, so you're kept up to date when we do upload videos, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
What on earth are you doing?